A lot of news to get to this morning. You guys saw that press conference yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
What a presidential press conference. Never seen anything like it before. President Trump unfiltered, 77 minutes. His critics said he was unhinged at that time. Two things we know for sure, as I said. We've never seen a presidential press conference like that. And just 1 month into his presidency, we know exactly what's on the president's mind right now.
He definitely tells it all. And the president was on an attack for those 77 minutes, battling with the media. And our chief White House correspondent, Jon Karl, was in the room where it happened. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Amy. Well, the president came ready to spar, and he seemed to relish it, insisting that despite those headlines about White House turmoil, his presidency is off to an historically productive start.
To be honest, I inherited a mess. It's a mess. At home and abroad, a mess.
Despite the mess he says he's inherited, the president insisted he's done a great job. The main problem? News coverage that harps on the negative.
I turn on the TV, open the newspapers, and I see stories of chaos. Chaos. Yet it is the exact opposite. This administration is running like a fine-tuned machine.
The president touted a productive first month. A soaring stock market, executive orders cutting regulations, and the smooth rollout of his Supreme Court nominee. Press reports on dysfunction and drama, Trump said, were simply wrong.
I can handle a bad story better than anybody, as long as it's true. And, you know, over a course of time, I'll make mistakes and you'll write badly, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay when it is fake.
Fake is what the president calls reports that his campaign advisors had repeated contacts with suspected Russian operatives before the November election.
I just want to get you to clarify, because it's a very important point. Can you say definitively that nobody on your campaign had any contacts with the Russians during the campaign? And on the leaks, is it fake news or are these real leaks?
Well, the leaks are real. You're the one that wrote about them and reported them. I mean, the leaks are real. You know what they said. You saw it. And the leaks are absolutely real. The news is fake because so much of the news is fake.
The first part of my question, the contacts, can you definitively say that nobody...
Well, I had nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with Russia. I told you. I have no deals there. I have no anything.
Later, Associated Press reporter Julie Pace tried to pin the president down.
No, nobody that I know of. Nobody.
So you're not aware of any contacts during the course of the election?
How many times do I have to answer this question?
Can you just say
Russia
yes or no
is a ruse. Yeah, I know you have to get up and ask a question so important. Russia is a ruse. I have nothing to do with Russia. Haven't made a phone call to Russia in years.
As for his former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, the president continued to praise the man he fired.
Mike Flynn is a fine person, and I asked for his resignation. He respectfully gave it.
But it was this exchange that stunned many, including lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
When you say the inner cities, are you going to include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as...
Am I going to include
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional Hispanic
Well, I would.
Caucus,
I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
I know some of them, but I'm sure
Let's go. Set up a meeting. I would love to meet with the Black Caucus. I think it's great.
Now, the Congressional Black Caucus sent the president a letter a month ago saying that they want to work together, but did not receive a response. Now, Amy, this morning, both the Congressional Black Caucus and the White House say that they are working on setting up a meeting.
All right, John, and we're also learning this morning that President Trump's initial pick to replace Michael Flynn as National Security Advisor has officially turned down that offer.
That's right. Former Vice Admiral Bob Harward, former Navy SEAL, was offered the job. I spoke to him late last night. He said he was humbled and honored to get the offer, but after serving for 40 years in the Navy, including several deployments, many deployments in war zones, that he couldn't do it to his family again. He just couldn't make the commitment.
All right, Jon Karl, we appreciate it. Thank you.